Today we're spying out what a $1.9 million home looks like in Milwaukie, Oregon. Not only are we gonna tour this massive James Bond villain lair, we're gonna go over what's happening in this Portland, Oregon suburb to make it a hot destination that should be on the top of your list if you're looking to relocate here. And stay to the end of the video because we're even gonna go over the numbers on what owning a home like this would cost. Welcome back to the channel. I'm your not-so-secret agent, Tim Jackson. I'm a licensed to sell real estate agent in Oregon and Washington. Let's go back and watch the tape of how this not-so-secret agent made it into this top-secret location. So it seems like our path is blocked. I was gonna try to get in there with a mini submarine or a kayak. By the way, just doing a scouting mission on our location. If you're looking at a map of Portland, you just go a little bit south and you're right next to this Meldrum Bar Park where we're at. I'm gonna find a way to get into this exclusive property so that you can see it. But Mission Control is telling me that this is a fairly established neighborhood. We're actually gonna throw this drone up into the air now. We're gonna get an aerial surveillance and see if there's any entry points that will get us into this place. It looks extremely exclusive. The drone battery died, so we're gonna have to get a watercraft to get to this home. Well, I guess you can also get here by car. Let's start by spying out the awesome exterior features of this massive modern mansion. You're gonna see the river access later, but there's actually a side garage leading to these two modern exterior garages. So if you're watching this from another state, I'd love you to pop off below. What would a home of this caliber cost in your city? Walking into this beautiful home, you've got 12-foot vaulted ceilings that greet you with 3 massive chandeliers. This is a super open space with a massive concrete fireplace. I really like that it looks very similar to a wood-burning log. You've got these windows that kind of take up the entire view of your main living area. You see the Willamette River all through your main living areas. So it leads you through to this amazing dining room table. You've got a blue on gold like liquor cabinet. I really like that color matching. Now this is one of the main features. You've got the quartzite water fountain, sprawling island, a little fridge right there. The gold accents are repeated throughout this home. You know, you could just be doing the dishes and have a view of wildlife and nature right out the window here. And the Willamette Falls, you're gonna see it through all 4 seasons. Some people that are moving from out of state know that there's really only 1 or 2 seasons in a lot of states, but Oregon sees all 4 seasons pretty hard. You know, all that foliage is gonna go green, and then it's gonna, you know, through the summers, keep this place nice and shaded. And then obviously it's gonna turn nice bright colors in the fall. And this is the perfect kitchen for entertaining. I mean, you can have guests sitting over in the living room and you could be holding a conversation with them while you're all looking out over the river, you know, chatting over cocktails. Wait until you see downstairs because it just ups the level of livability and the party atmosphere while still being in a really family-friendly community. And I've got to point out that these floors are those nice engineered hardwoods that look real, and it has a nice color tone that matches the rest of the home. So now leaving the kitchen, we're gonna go into the main bedroom here, which is on the main level. So you've got a main level bedroom. So if you've got like elderly folks or you're retiring, you know, you don't have to think about stairs. You can have the stairs for grandkids, and you've got this beautiful view that pushes out. This main bedroom goes straight out to your own private balcony. You can just see behind me, Canada geese are migrating. And if you're migrating from Canada and you're looking for luxury living here in Portland, Oregon, this is unmatched. So we've just seen what it's like with that waterfront experience. I mean, obviously seeing this in person is a whole different thing. So if you're thinking of lining up to move to Portland or Vancouver, I'm licensed in both Oregon and Washington, and you're looking into neighborhoods and communities like this, definitely reach down to schedule a phone call. I would love to chat about what your relocation looks like, whether you're looking to land a job first, maybe rent a place, and then make the purchase of a home. I can help line those things up and give some advice. Obviously, my expertise are as your not-so-secret agent helping purchase the property, but people reach out all the time asking what good hotel, restaurant, recommendations when they're coming on a scouting trip to see what our area is like. And if purchasing a home is part of those plans, then sign up for a consultation down here, because that's gonna give me the most information and give me a look into what you are truly looking for. You can also sign up for my headhunters list, which is gonna give you access to exclusive properties like this. So if this is James Bond's main lair, just wait until you see the bathroom. It is gorgeous, a huge walk-in shower with a bathtub. The countertops replicate that beautiful look that you have in the kitchen of quartzite. And look at this huge closet where, Bond could store all of his suits. Now, before we go downstairs, we can't forget very quickly, you've got a little mudroom with a massive pantry that vaults all the way up. So tons of storage if you're into cooking. But James Bond would not be complete without his nice garage. And like I said earlier, there's another one downstairs. What two Bond vehicles would you put in here? I'd be having my Aston Martin and maybe that little Z3 Roadster for the weekend. Now, just going downstairs on this beautiful split level. By the way, if you're watching this and you're curious about what age this home is, just guess in the comments and stick around. I'm gonna tell you how old this home is at the end of the video. You might be surprised. So just walking into this awesome speakeasy vibe, they've done a really good job to color match everything with the gold and kind of keep a similar look from as upstairs. This awesome wet bar would be a place where you could serve cocktails, have nice evening parties while the game was on in the background. You've also got a fireplace down here with easy access to the river right there. So I'm here with my buddy Q. He's actually a mortgage advisor named Rene Canler with Mortgage. But he's gonna go over the numbers of what it would take to own this place. Shaken, not stirred, thank you. So Q, what are the numbers on this place? What would a monthly mortgage look like?
Good question. There's so many options. 25% down, going jumbo. You're looking at around $8,600 a month.
Thanks, Q. That's a great tool in the agent's tool belt. When you're working with a not-so-secret agent like myself, there's tons of different resources that you're gonna partner with when you go to look at purchasing a home in our area. And we're just popping into second and third bedrooms over on this side. And then clear on the other side, you've got your fourth bedroom. It's got an easement window. You've got your third bathroom and your fifth bedroom. So in total, it's 4,200 square feet. It's 5 beds and it's 3 bathrooms. And this is an additional laundry room. What Bond getaway home would not be complete without a secret little garage off to the side? You could fit your speedboat, your watercraft, or maybe an additional getaway vehicle down here. Now this is the main draw of the house, and it's the Willamette River. It's why it demands such a prestigious price point, is that you'll see that anything that's sold near 2 million in Milwaukie always comes with a beautiful river view with river access. So you've got a little canal right there with a wonderful little wetland. Those stairs could be patched up, but you got your ability to kayak, get in the boat, paddle board. I mean, you've got access to the Willamette River right here. And then you've got the Clackamas River just right up there. The Meldrum Bar Park is a popular launching point for people that go water sporting, fishing. There's even an RC car track over there, a BMX park, a playground, a huge park at the Meldrum Bar Park. You're just minutes from Gladstone. Downtown Milwaukee's about 10 minutes that way, and downtown Portland's about 20 minutes that way. We're gonna get into what's going on in those locations to make this a hot and upcoming area. So what makes Milwaukie, Oregon the next up and coming area? Well, I can tell you that the west side has already happened. If you look at price points in West Lynn and Lake Oswego, you're gonna know that a $2 million purchase price isn't that out of the ordinary. But that luxury living is slowly coming to the east side, and that's because while Portland has their west and their east sides, and if you've watched my video last week, you'll know that the inner east side of Portland has a lot of established old neighborhoods that bring a lot of money. There's a lot of slept-on communities out here in Milwaukie that are still yet to be discovered. Oak Grove is a neighborhood just north of here where the average price of a home can be had for about $700,000 to $800,000, but it's properties like this that are coming to the neighborhood that are easily going to be bringing the average price of a home up to $1 million in the near future. And while luxury renovations like this one are becoming more and more commonplace, especially with a commanding view of the river, you're also going to start seeing the older homes getting updated and people starting to match the quality that they see in their neighbors' homes. So you have the ability to purchase a home just above the average home price of the Portland Metro property in a great established family-friendly community and get in at a price that's going to continue to appreciate as the homes around it get built up to this level. I live just a few minutes away, and I put my money where my mouth is in 2023 because I saw the slow signs that real estate and the real estate renovation of the exodus from Portland proper hitting counties like Clackamas, Clark County, and Washington County was going to affect equity prices in the suburbs while maybe leaving Portland a little bit colder. A lot of people that are even reaching out from out of state are preferring to go for suburbs like Clackamas and Clark County, and there are still tons of people coming into Multnomah County, but the demand is not quite as strong as it was in the 2015 to 2016 era. As well as being a highly desired community to move to, there's also a video I did a couple weeks ago about Portland proper being in a doom loop. With these counties having a lot of money brought to them, I was part of an exciting city council meeting in Gladstone, Oregon, showing you a map of where we're at. We're not too far from Gladstone, we're not too far from Milwaukie. The county is pouring a lot of money into renovations. Not only is downtown Gladstone gonna see a massive historic renovation to its storefronts, but you're also just a stone throw away from where Oregon City is about to see a major waterfront rehaul. And so while Lake Oswego already has that exclusive, almost Jackson Hole experience of being able to go to one little town hall and be able to see and do everything that your heart would desire, that same feel is going to be coming to pocket communities out here, and the home prices are starting to match it. And like I said, I put my money where my mouth is. I would be looking to get into properties, even if 1.9 isn't your price point, be looking at those $500,000 to $800,000 homes so that you can ride the equity wave and still live an awesome family-friendly lifestyle. I actually just had a listing that I represented on a half acre. You can watch the reel right here as I talk, an ASMR reel. But that property went so quickly. That property was listed at $525,000. It's a charming old farmhouse on a half acre with a creek behind it. So it's still technically waterfront like this property, but at $525,000, there was tons of strong demand for a home like that. And a ton of it was buyers looking from out in Portland. So you can see that the demand is here for homes in the Milwaukie area, and people want that piece of nature while still being right in the city and not having the problems of Portland proper. I can tell from lived experience, having moved from Southeast Portland to Milwaukie in 2023, that it was a night and day difference for the family friendliness. While still having a lot of the great local amenities nearby, we still have all the great restaurants, shopping centers, outdoor recreational activities as Portland, while getting a little bit less of that big city problem package that might come along with it. So if you've been trying to guess the age of the home as you've been watching the video, you wouldn't be wrong to guess that it's modern new construction. Almost everything in the home has been completely remodeled and retouched, but the home is actually a 1969 home, which, fun fact, that was when James Bond shifted over to George Lazenby and the movie On Her Majesty's Secret Service came out. If you're either looking for luxury living in Oregon or Washington, or you're just looking to get started, just reach down right here. I can call or text to go over your specific parameters of the type of home you're looking for. Stay subscribed if you're relocating or going through the process, because I'd love to help you along with the journey. Thanks for watching this week's video. Watch this video next, and I'll see you next week.